Hello everyone, it's Edits with Drake. Today I'm gonna do something different today. I'm gonna be ranking every Big Time Rush song from Big Time Rush all the way to Another Life and the other singles. Before we start, make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more Big Time Rush content. So now let's begin. In this tier list there are 6 tiers. The tiers. Tier 1 Big Time Peak. These are the absolute best of the best, pure peak Big Time Rush songs. Tier 2 Banger. Not quite peak level, but still total bops that get me hyped every time. Tier 3, pretty good solid tracks that I enjoy listening to, even if they aren't go-to favorites. Tier 4 Mid, nothing wrong with these, but they don't really stand out as great or bad. Tier 5 Bad, just not my cup of tea, these ones fall flat for me. Tier 6 Big Time Dumpster Fire, songs I genuinely don't like at all. Keep in mind, this is 100% my personal opinion, so feel free to agree, disagree, or hit me up with your own takes. Anyways, let's begin.
What the dog doing?
Alright, so first one on this list is Till I Forget About You. This song is Big Time Peak. This song rocks and I know you know that, see what I did there? Next one on this list is Boyfriend. I would say that this song is a banger, but I'll put this at pretty good. I love this song, but my problem is that repetition on the post-chorus part. I just didn't really like it. I'm not a big fan of repetitions in songs. Next up is City Is Ours. This song is Big Time Peak. The chorus makes you feel like you can take on the whole world. This song is exactly what Big Time Rush is all about. It's got the perfect mix of fun, energy, and that feel-good vibe that makes you want to roll your windows down. Yes, pun intended, and sing at the top of your lungs. Peak BTR, no questions asked. Next is Nothing Even Matters. This song is Big Time Peak. I loved this song as a kid. I loved it even more as a teenager. That's how much this song grew on me. Next is Worldwide. This song is straight up Big Time Peak. It perfectly captures everything that makes Big Time Rush special. Incredible vocal harmonies, an emotionally resonant melody that balances heartfelt and upbeat, and lyrics that speak to universal themes of connection and missing someone you care. This has always been my favorite of theirs, and honestly, this is one of their best songs that they've released. If there is a higher tier than Big Time Peak, I'd put it up there. Next is Halfway There. This song is Big Time Peak. This was one of the songs that got me into the band. I remember seeing this on YouTube when I was a kid, and then I played the song. I absolutely loved it. Then we have Big Night. This song is mid. At this point of the album, we run into the biggest problem with Big Time Rush's music. It's a prime example of what I call the Nickelodeon soundtrack problem. Basically, this is when you can tell it was crafted by hired songwriters to fit a squeaky clean style that feels super generic and lacks the authenticity of their best tracks. I get that as a Nickelodeon IP, the band likely didn't have full control over this direction, and that's totally fair. But it still holds back my enjoyment of the song. Even though I know it's a huge fan favorite, I never loved it growing up and I would actually skip it back in the day. To be fair though, it is pretty fun when they performed it live. Next is Oh Yeah. This song is pretty good. Although this does have the same Nickelodeon soundtrack problem with Big Night. This one is better than Big Night in my opinion. Up next is Count on You. This is pure Big Time Peak. It nails the sweet spot between heartfelt emotion and infectious pop perfection. Oh, and let's not forget that incredible duet dynamic with Jordin Sparks. Unlike some tracks that feel tailored for a specific sound, this one feels genuinely personal, with harmonies that flow so naturally and lyrics that speak to real friendship and support. It showcases the guy's vocal range beautifully, balances upbeat energy with meaningful substance, and still holds up as one of their most memorable tracks. No soundtrack genericness here, just top-tier BTR through and through. The next one we have is I Know You Know. This song is pretty good. Though, my main issue with this song is the fact that Symphonique doesn't really do anything on this one. I just wish they would have given her a longer rap verse instead of just 4 bars. Then we have Big Time Rush, the theme song. This song is a banger. I get that it's just like Big Night and Oh Yeah. This song also has that Nickelodeon soundtrack feel to it. And the song is basically that. But come on, the song is iconic. It's the theme song for the show and it has a really good bridge, which is something that made for TV songs, especially theme songs, don't care about at all. And the Big Time Rush theme song, is a song I bump so hard. Like I don't listen to Leave It Up to Me or Make It Shine in my house. Maybe I'm kinda biased. But I don't care. This song is a banger. Now technically this is where the album ends, but we will do a quick rundown on the bonus tracks. First up is Famous. This song is pretty good. Next is Any Kind of Guy. This is Big Time Peak. Then we have This Is Our Someday. This song is pretty good. Up next is Boyfriend featuring Snoop Dogg. This is pretty good. To be honest, I prefer this version than the original. Then we have Boyfriend featuring New Boys. This one is certified mid. Then we have Till I Forget About You, the Cash Cash remix. This one is mid. Then we have Till I Forget About You, the Halitrax remix. This one is also mid. And finally we have Stuck. This song is a banger. That's all for the Big Time Rush album. Now we are moving on to Elevate, Big Time Rush's second studio album. Some fans say this is their best album, but let's see if it's true. Up first is Music Sounds Better featuring Man. This song is a banger. Man's rap here is kinda short. Same issue I had with I Know You Know with Symphonique and her rap verse. And normally I would say just take it out. However, Man's rap here is actually really good and it actually complements the song really well. Not to mention the song is so fun in general. Plus, I thought Kendall saying hell when I was young was actually sick. Up next is Show Me. This song is Big Time Peak. Going back to Big Time Rush, I said that I don't like it when they cater to that Nickelodeon style sound. But Show Me is different. It's the opposite of that sound. This was proof that they were trying to take their music more seriously outside of the Nickelodeon sound bubble. And the song is great. Next is All Over Again. This is a banger. I would have put this in Big Time Peak. But like I said in Boyfriend, I'm not a big fan of repetitions in songs. Like the repetition in the chorus, I kinda lose interest. But the song is still great. Then we have No Idea. This is a unanimous pick for Big Time Peak. I'm still shocked about the fact that Nickelodeon and Columbia Records decided to make a 5-minute ballad on a Big Time Rush album is crazy to me. And it absolutely slaps. I mean, the last 90 seconds of that song make me wanna elevate. Yes, pun intended. But seriously, that 90 seconds was one of the best stuff that Big Time Rush had ever put out, especially Kendall's ad-libs at the last chorus of the song. Up next is Cover Girl. This song is a banger. I love how sweet this song is. Although, the lyrics are a bit cheesy, not even in a made-for-TV way, just really cheesy, and I don't think that was on purpose, but it's still really cute. Then we have Love Me, Love Me. This is pretty good. Although this song is kinda weird for me. It's like a guilty pleasure. I understand that the song is absurd like the production, and some of the vocal editing is really bizarre. But what can I say? The song slaps. Up next is If I Ruled the World featuring Ayaz. This song is absolutely Big Time Peak. It perfectly blends BTR's pop style with catchy reggae-influenced beats. It's pure fun that still hits hard today. Then we have Invisible. This song is Big Time Peak. Hearing this song again as a teenager, I realized how incredible this song is. Now, I listen to it a lot more than I did as a kid. Up next is Time of Our Life. This song is a banger. I absolutely loved the foot shuffle that they did for this song. I thought that was so fun, I literally learned how to do it because of this song. Then we have Superstar. This song is pretty good. Listen, I love the song and I know it's a fan favorite. But, unfortunately, this falls victim to the Nickelodeon soundtrack style that I'm not a fan of. It's not bad, it's a fine song. Overall, it's just not a song I go to listen again and again. Next we have You're Not Alone. This is Big Time Peak. One of my favorite Big Time Rush songs of all time, also one of the most underrated songs in my opinion. And lastly, we have Elevate. This song is a banger. It's got an explosive beat, soaring vocals, and that high energy rush that makes you want to jump up and move like nobody's around. Haha, sorry, I can't stop with the jokes. Now it's time for the bonus tracks. Up first is Blow Your Speakers. This song is Big Time Peak. Up next is Epic. This song is pretty good. This song kinda has that Nickelodeon soundtrack problem, but overall it's actually kinda good. Then we have Paralyzed. This is Big Time. peak. This has to be one of the best songs that they've worked on. I wished this song was on the official tracklist instead of it being a bonus track. And finally, we have Windows Down. This song is obviously big time peak. My favorite part of the entire song is Logan's pre-chorus. It's really addicting. We are done with 2 full albums, now it's time for the big time movie songs.
What the dog doing?
Let me start off by saying that all songs from the big time movie soundtrack are covers of songs originally performed by the Beatles, an English rock band formed in Liverpool in 1960. While Big Time Movie only has 5 covers of the Beatles songs, the soundtrack has a total of 6 songs. Up first is A Hard Day's Night. This song is a total banger. The driving rhythm and powerful vocals give this track a serious punch. It's impossible not to tap your feet along, and it captures the fun, high-energy vibe the movie was going for. Next we have Revolution. This song is mid. Though the performance is solid, the arrangement feels a bit safe compared to the other covers. It's not bad by any means, but it doesn't quite stand out the way the rest of the soundtrack does. Up next is Help. This cover is pure big time peak. They put their own energetic pop rock spin on the Beatles classic while staying true to its infectious spirit. The harmonies are spot on, and the track perfectly balances nostalgia with their signature sound. Next we have Can't Buy Me Love. This song is a solid banger. With its catchy melody and playful delivery, it's a great take on the original. The pop arrangement keeps things lively and makes it a perfect fit for BTR style. Then we have We Can Work It Out. This is big time peak. The guys bring a smooth, heartfelt touch to the track. It showcases their vocal range and ability to handle more thoughtful material. And finally, we have I Wanna Hold Your Hand. This song's a standout big time peak moment. The guys infuse this timeless hit with such joy and energy that it feels both fresh and familiar. The upbeat tempo and tight vocals make it one of their best covers on the soundtrack. That's it for the Big Time Movie soundtrack. Now it's time for the holiday bundle.
What the dog doing?
Let's do this quickly, since there's only 2 songs. Up first is Beautiful Christmas. This is a total Christmas banger. This original track is packed with warm, feel-good vibes, catchy melodies, and tight vocal work. It balances sweet sentiment with an energetic rhythm that's perfect for decking the halls or singing along in a car. Definitely one of their strongest holiday offerings. And finally is All I Want for Christmas Is You. This song is big time peak. Big Time Rush brings their signature high-energy pop rock style to the modern classic without losing any of the song's festive magic. The harmonies are incredible, the tempo is perfectly upbeat, and they make the track feel uniquely theirs while still honoring the original. It's a holiday bop that gets better every listen. Alright, now let's move on to the next album. 24/7.
What the dog doing?
Let me start off by saying this. I think this is their worst album, and honestly, I'm not going to be nice to this. Like I said, Big Time Rush's music is bad when it tries to cater to that Nickelodeon style sound. It's like they're trying to make that cater to the show and the show only. These songs sound like Nickelodeon busted through the front door of the studio and told Big Time Rush, hey, sing this song and make it about following your dreams, or having so much fun, or telling a girl that she's so beautiful. There's no nuance, and there's no clever writing. The lyrics in most of this album honestly feel like they're AI-generated. I think that's the problem with most of 24/7. And from what I learned, most of 24/7 was written by the Big Time Rush members. Anyways, let's begin. Up first is 24/7. This is certified mid. I mean, just look at the lyrics to the song. They are so boring and so simplistic. However, this song is just scratching the surface. Up next is Like Nobody's Around. This song is pretty good. This is a step up from 24/7. I do like the production here. The melody is good, especially the pre-chorus. Again, Production here leaves a lot to be desired. Overall, I think the song is fine. Next is Get Up. This song is bad. I'm not gonna say it's big time dumpster fire. The song is annoyingly catchy. Like, yeah, the song is stuck on my head, but I'm really not happy about it. This shouldn't be surprising considering the fact that I'm pretty sure the whole fandom hates this song. Then we have Song for You featuring Carmen. This is pretty good. Do I think that they should have removed her verse entirely? Yes, 100%. But for what it is, it's such a light and catchy fun pop song. Nothing mind-blowing, but this song isn't mid or bad, it's actually good. Up next is Run Wild. This song is mid. I think the production for this song is really bland. I'll even go as far as to say that the whole song is bland. The lyrics in this song are so generic. The melody is not catchy at all. And the verses. They're honestly pretty horrible. I know there's a ton of people that like this song, but I do not. Then we have Crazy for You. This one is also bad. This song tries to be cover girl, but it fails at everything. I mean, look at the freaking lyrics.
This is what I meant when I said AI generated.
I mean, look at Carlos's line. Even at your worst, you're still the best. Like, that's not good songwriting. They're just so lame. Finally. Up next is Picture This. This one is a banger. This song is so fun. The guitar is really great. The melodies here are super awesome and the lyrics are actually good. Then we have Confetti Falling. This is big time peak. No questions asked. This is the best song in this entire album. I think this song is very well written. I have nothing bad to say about this song. They popped off with this song. Next is Amazing. This is also big time peak. If Confetti Falling is the best song in this entire album, then Amazing is definitely my favorite song in this entire album. It's fun and fast. I love the chorus and it doesn't have the Nickelodeon soundtrack vibe to it. And finally, we have We Are. This song is a banger. This song is really sweet. Listen, I know this is supposed to be their goodbye song. I mean, it is the song that closed out the entire show. I just feel like the song could have been more stronger. I feel like a bridge would have been a lot more better instead of just oh whoa, whoa oh. We are, we are. But I do get emotional every time I hear this song. Now, let's go over the deluxe tracks. Up first is Love Me Again. Love Me Again has some fun behind-the-scenes lore alongside its story of rekindling romance. Love Me Again originally had more suggestive lyrics. Carlos accidentally posted a demo video to YouTube, meant only for the band to see, and the full leak followed soon after. Nickelodeon then revised the lyrics to be more kid-friendly for the official release. Anyways, this song is pretty good. The version we got is fine. The lyrics absolutely suck, but the production is absolutely amazing. Oops, I did it again. Next is Just Getting Started. This is mid honestly. Just like Get Up, I've always found this song to be really annoying. Then we have Untouchable. This song is pretty good. Again, good production. But the lyrics are so abysmal, they're just not hitting. Then we have Lost in Love featuring Jake Miller. This song is mid. The song is not that bad. But once Jake Miller starts rapping, the song completely falls off a cliff. Like that Christopher Columbus and Ringo line. What was that? And finally we have Na. This song is bad. One of the laziest Big Time Rush songs ever made. This might even be the poster boy for the Nickelodeon soundtrack problem that I was talking about. I don't think it's big time dumpster fire. I just don't like it. Now it's time for the big time comeback.
What the dog doing?
Now it's time for Big Time Rush's singles. This was after their 8-year-long hiatus. I was kinda skeptical, since 24/7 was written by them, and 24/7 has horrible songwriting. Anyways, let's begin. Up first is Worldwide Acoustic. This is big time peak. I absolutely loved it. I really liked their voices here. Up next we have I Know You Know acoustic version. This is also big time peak. Nothing beats the original, but this one is really good. Then we have Not Giving You Up. This one is pretty good. I started off not liking this song, mostly because of the repetition in the chorus. Like I said, I easily lose interest when that happens. But despite that, the verses here are actually good. And their vocals, they sounded good in the 2010s, but now they sound way better. Then we got Fall. This song is mid. My problem with this song is the chorus. It kinda makes the song so bland. It makes it so less appealing to go back and listen to it again. The song is fine. The problem is that it's bland. Then we have Honey. This song is pretty good. It's basically the same as Fall. It kinda has a heavy bass line. However, this is better written, especially at the chorus. Next we have Dale Parr YA featuring Mafio. This is mid. Listen, I love how they wanted to make a Spanglish song because of their huge fan base in Mexico. But we got this. While the beat is catchy, the song is so boring because once you get past the first part of the chorus, it's literally just repetition after that and the beat starts to become annoying. Up next is Dale Parr YA featuring Mafio and Genti Dizona. This is mid again. Genti Dizona's verse unfortunately can't save the song. Then we have Music Sounds Better acoustic version. This is pretty good. But this song is really meant to be sung in full production. Then we have Paralyzed the remastered version. This is a banger. However, I don't think the re-recording is better than the original. There's just something about the original that makes it so special. And finally we have Call It Like I See It. This is a banger. I love the vibe of the song and I think the verses are really great. Now it's time for Another Life.
What the dog doing?
Now we are onto Another Life. Big Time Rush's fourth studio album after their 8-year-long hiatus. Anyways, let's begin. Up first is Can't Get Enough. This is mid. Honestly, we're not starting off strong here. While I do like Kendall's pre-chorus, the big problem here is that the chorus is so bland. The whole song is bland. Except Kendall's pre-chorus, like I said. Next is Waves. This is a banger. I like what they did here. The instrumental is good. The chorus is actually very catchy and it has a great hook. The writing here is actually great too. Although, the bridge is kinda weak, it's a really small thing. I think it's still a banger. Up next is I Just Want to Party All the Time. This song is mid. How can a song that's about partying all the time sound so bland? Not like elevator music boring, it's more like lobby music boring. Now up next is Weekends. I think this song is pretty good. Listen, I know this song is a fan favorite. The band loves this song, the fans love this song, even I love this song. The problem about this song is that it's bland, again. But at least, it's more interesting than Can't Get Enough and I Just Want to Party All the Time, where the song is not mid. Then we have Work For It. This song is pretty good. I like the instrumental here. The chorus is interesting and I really love how it switches up. Not really mind-blowing, but it's still really good. Next is Forget You Now. This song is a banger. I love this song. One of my favorites from this album. Probably one of my favorite instrumentals that they've ever done. The song just feels really grand and fun. Up next is Brand New. This song is pretty good. The problem with this is the lyrics. The lyrics in this album are always a hit or a miss. Like the chorus is so boring, it makes it less appealing to go back and listen to the song again. However, the verses in this song are good. That's why I don't think it's mid. Next up is Ask You Tonight. This song is a banger. I really love how simple this song is. Between their guitar-based songs like Covergirl, Crazy For You and Ask You Tonight might be the best. The song builds in the end and becomes more louder. I think they were definitely trying to tap into their older sound here, and it totally worked. Next we have Superstitious. This song is a banger. The chorus is so snappy and the instrumental is more stripped back, but the bass and the kick become more louder. And it totally slaps. And finally we have Another Life. This song is pretty good. While the song is weak in production and melodies, I do love the verses here and how each member switch every single line. I thought that was really unique. Now they did release a deluxe version, so let's go over that quickly, before we get to the last part. Up first is the remastered version of Shot in the Dark. This song is mid. I honestly don't like this version, mostly because it's so much more stripped back and it feels so hollow. Next is Learn to Love. This song is pretty good. Although the chorus builds, the payoff is really underwhelming. But the rest of the song is really good, and it's catchy. Next is Dreamworld. This song is mid. It sounds so generic and the lyrics are so bad. Then we have Your Way. This song is also mid. It's a lot like Dreamworld, but a lot more generic and boring. And finally, we have Weeknd's acoustic version. This one is pretty good. And now let's get to the final part of this review.
What the dog doing?
Now, we are going to go over their most recent singles after Another Life. Let's begin. Up first is Suave featuring Mafio and Calicote. This song is pretty good. This one is a lot better than Dale Par YA. Next is Only One. This song is also pretty good. This one is definitely a lot better than some of the songs in Another Life. Then we have I Want You Here All the Time. This song is also pretty good. It's a solid song that highlights their versatility beyond the Nickelodeon-era sound. It's honestly worth a listen if you're looking for something a little more laid back from the guys. And finally, we have Blow Your Speakers Out, a re-recording of Blow Your Speakers. It's also pretty good. I don't think it's better than the original, but it's still really good. And that's all for the Big Time Rush Songs tier list. Here's the entire list.
What the dog doing?
That's all for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Goodbye.